Yo, we are back. Josh and Isaac Sports. Just please do subscribe, turn on the notifications. Of course, we are back, guys. We are back. It's a Saturday. I don't know what time it is that side, but it's a shiny Saturday. It's close to 4 p.m. And yeah, we're here to do Man United transfer news. Of course, we want to keep this going until we get the right players. In the meantime, we are also going to look at excuse me, that is all happiness. Sorry. In the meantime, we are also going to look at the presser, the one that Amorim had yesterday, that everyone is making a huge fuss about it. People are complaining. But for now, Josh, what up? What up? What's good? What's good?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm eagerly waiting for the game. I think Brian Mbumo will make his debut later on in the morning.
Yeah. So you're optimistic something nice is coming out, right?
Yeah. You know, you always want to see. I know it is just preseason, so even if you're just seeing players running about, you want to see them run about. So yeah, it's
All
always
right.
good to see.
Once again, guys, please do subscribe, turn on the notifications. Josh and Isaac, it's Sports Jazz. Share the stream, share the stream. Let's have some fun. Get into the comment section. Let's talk football. Let's talk Man United transfers. Let's talk Amorim. I mean, let's talk Manchester United. Well, right away, Josh. Of course, we're going to look at the press that Amorim had yesterday that has sparked off significant discussion among Man United fans, the media, journalists, and everyone. And this is all because of the comment that he said, we are going to suffer again. Now, this statement was made yesterday during the press conference at, of course, in Preseason Chicago fire training facility. And it looks like it was perceived by some as a controversial and has led to, a lot of weird interpretations. You know, the fans think he shouldn't be saying that. But I mean, one can easily say, are they far away from reality? That also takes up the journalists and everyone who's making a big fuss about it. Because him saying we are going to suffer again, I don't think it's wrong to say that. I mean, it's the truth, because you're not going to compete with City. You're not going to compete with Liverpool, who are literally buying the season. They're buying everything. You're not going to compete with Arsenal, who are also doing very good. They have no financial problems or constraints. They are buying everything off the market. Look at Chelsea, how they are doing. So, I mean, what's the whole drama with the United fans, the media, journalists, everyone making a fuss of we are going to suffer?
Manchester United has the most fans globally, so I mean it makes for good reading if if Manchester United is talked about in that breath. So I mean,
Yeah.
if they want to talk about like that and something like that happens, so it's going to always happen like that. They're going to talk about United. They're going to talk about the things that we have not done and the things that we have done right, because we are the ones who feed the Premier League and news around Manchester United. We have a lot of fans. I mean, and fans are fickle like that. I mean, you always think that your team is the best, even when it's not the best. I mean, yes, we might be able to compete, but we're not contenders yet. We are not contenders yet. We are just going to get back into the positions that can get us into a place where we can become contenders.
And I don't understand why fans
Just
are
give me a
not.
minute.
It's okay. It's okay. I don't understand why fans are not what are not, and rather have failed to understand that Amorim saying we are going to suffer again. Of course, it doesn't necessarily mean that the team is going to perform poorly, but either way, the reality is United cannot compete against City, guys. If you're a Manchester United fan, you need to prepare for next season. I'm telling you, you need to know what's coming, because it's going to be bloody. It's going to be it's going to be a hassle. So all Man United fans that are complaining so for Amorim saying we are going to suffer again, he shouldn't be saying that. He said that last season. I think it's only right if he tells you the truth, because bro, you're still struggling to get a player, or rather to get a striker. On top of that, you're also into the market for a keeper, not forgetting a midfielder, because with what we have currently, we need to reinforce the squad. We need to get better players, because the current, besides Mbuemo, Leon, Diego Leon, the kid, and Cunha, I don't see any other positions that have been reinforced. So if Amorim comes out and says we are going to suffer again, depending on what context you took it, right now I'm trying to talk about the performance next season. All Man United fans should have it in their heads that things are not going to be easy. We are not going to win the Premier League next season. We are not going to compete for the trophy next season. Okay, I think best we are going to do, unless otherwise, it's going to be top six. That's what I'm looking at. It's the only thing that we should look at. You're not going to compete with Man City that are buying everything. You're not going to compete with with Liverpool, who are literally buying every good player. They've bought Milos Kerkez, very, very good left back. They have Frimpong, 27 million pounds from Bayer Leverkusen. The right back. The other one is a left back. That is a Kerkez. Then right now they have Ekitike, 22-year-old, very, very good striker, very good player. They've already bought I'm forgetting the other guy that they bought, and they're still going in for Isak. Now you cannot tell me you're going to compete with a team like Liverpool. Look at the firepower. They have Cody Gakpo the other side. Luis Diaz, I think he might leave okay with Nunes, but they still have even the Salahs. So how are you going to compete with them? You're looking at Arsenal. They're doing so well. Yes, they are not winning anything currently, but you cannot compare yourself to Arsenal. Honestly speaking, I think it's not fair for anyone to think that you're going to do what? You're going to battle it with Arsenal. I don't think it's fair. Those guys are doing incredibly well in both on the pitch and also in the transfer market. They've bought how many players? Around 6 or 5. Gyökeres is almost going to be announced. Very, very good, prolific striker. Who do you have at the moment? No one. And there is a chance that you might even enter the season without a striker. Ollie Watkins is not available. Aston Villa has made it very clear. Unless you're ready to pay 60 million pounds for a 29-year-old player who makes 30 years in December, a few months from now. And if you do that, you would be repeating the same mistakes Woodward and the likes of Matt Jude and everyone did last time. We don't want to see that happen again. Okay, Benjamin Sesko. Well, Newcastle is reportedly into Sesko and things. I mean, they're trying to turn rocks. They're trying to get his signature. They're already talking to Leipzig. Is he coming to Man United? I don't know. Would he come? It would be exceptional and really nice if he came. But is Leipzig willing to accept the installments in terms of a mode of payment? Because you saw with Mbeumo, that's one of the things that, by the way, took so long with Brentford. They later agreed it was a 4-time, installments. Is it 4 times? With Cunha, 3 times. So are they willing? Is Leipzig willing to also agree to receive the money in installments? If they agree, well, that's good. He's 22 years old. He's the price tag is around 60.6 million pounds. Then you can get Sesko. But without those players at the club right now, if you don't have them at the moment, it's clear to say if Amorim says we are going to suffer next season again, I don't think people should blow up. People should cry. I mean, look at how the guy. In other words, to me, I actually think he's trying to rattle the board, Ineos and everyone. Okay, to me, I think everyone that interpreted that took it out of context, because I can argue that Amorim was trying to warn the board about the importance of careful recruitment. You get, emphasizing that he needs players that fit his system, rather than implying the defeatism, or people think that it's already a wrap. We are not going to compete. I mean, he's over and over expressed satisfaction, okay, with the current squad. I remember he said, I'm happy because of the players that are here, because they want to be here. Now, I don't think, again, any manager is going to come out and say, I don't like this squad. These guys are not doing enough. I need more people. No one is going to come out point blank and say that. So if Amorim doesn't also say it, why should you be mad? Why should you be making an issue, a big deal out of that? He's doing his job right. So for those of you that are blaming him for saying that we are going to suffer again, I think it's not right. It's not right, because, again, I want to emphasize Manchester United are not in competition for the league next season. You're not going to compete with Liverpool, who are buying everything off the market. You're not going to compete with Arsenal. You're not going to compete with City. You're not going to even compete with Chelsea. They're doing so well. You're struggling to get players. PSR is around your neck. Excuse me, and you making a huge fuss because Amorim said we are going to suffer. Come on, Man United fans, we should stick together. Okay, we should stick together. I don't think it's wrong for Amorim to say that. He has already made it clear that he's happy with the players that are available, especially the new signees in Mbeumo and Cunha, because they want to be there. He talked about how it's good to understand, or rather to know, that the players you have are willing to fight for the badge because they are not interested into European football. These guys, I gave an example yesterday of Cunha, joined United, or said yes to United before the league ended, and you remember we're suffering. There was a possibility that United would finish or even get relegated, but Cunha had already said yes to Man United. Mbeumo comes in, where the transfer is stalling, takes around 45, 44 days. He's still there. Newcastle comes in, he says no. His former manager Thomas Frank goes to Spurs. They try to come at him, he says no. Arsenal were also rumored earlier on to be interested in Mbeumo, and he turned it down. Why? Because he's waiting for Man United. Now you want such players to be there. So back to the question that to the controversy, I mean of the whole we are going to suffer again, that Amorim said. I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair for the fans to blow up, go on social media, the journalists and everyone. I saw today there's a Talk correspondent, sports journalist correspondent, I think his name is Alex Crook, on X, saying he's not taking that BS again. Why should he be saying that? He said that last season. Bro, look at the team that you have. Look at the current team. It's almost the same team that you had last season. Apart from Mbeumo, apart from Cunha, what else do you have? And those are replacements for Marcus Rashford. You have Garnacho's. Garnacho is still there. You haven't sold no one. Okay, we're still stuck with Garnacho. We still have another freedom fighter and Avenger in Jadon Sancho. We haven't sold no one. And you're complaining, saying that we should be better off next season. Why? Because we've signed Mbeumo and Cunha? Onana, are you comfortable and very, very comfortable with Andre Onana as your goalkeeper after what we saw or watched last season? Because me, I'm not. I feel like we need a keeper. I don't know what's happening with the transfers for this 23-year-old Belgian keeper. What's his name? Lamens. I understand United are in talks. I mean, let's get it done. Okay? Because United tried to go in for Emi Martinez and Aston Villa told them no. There's no loan option. You either buy or you fuck off. You leave. Now, you cannot tell me you expect the United or Amorim to do magic with the same team he struggled with last season. He needs reinforcements. We need a striker. We don't have a striker yet. Rasmus Højlund is not a striker to me. Okay, maybe he is, but he's very, very raw. Poor ball control, poor finishing. He's not clinical. He has no game reading, So, I mean, you've seen him already struggle against Leeds in the first preseason game. Chido Obi Martin, who I think is actually more better than Rasmus Højlund, is still a kid. He needs time to To grow. He needs time to mature. You get? So until Man United gets a striker, until United addresses the midfield issue also, because I think we are not going to do well with Manuel Ugarte and Bruno Fernandes. We need a proper DM. And to me, I think the likes of Sandro Tonali, Newcastle's player, then you have Brighton's Carlos Baleba, such players. You have Atlanta's Ederson. You have which other player am I forgetting? The other player that I talked about last time has already joined Benfica. That is Richard Rios. I mean, if you don't have those kind of players, if you don't have any of those kind of players with their quality in the midfield that can cover enough ground, Manuel Ugarte is not going to save you next season. We have the likes of Kobe Maino. I don't think they are going to do well. I think he's far off if he's going up front or rather moving forward. So anyone that is complaining and making a fuss about Amorim saying we are going to suffer again next season is not a Man United fan. Because, I say it again, all Man United fans, you need to prepare yourself mentally. You need to know what's coming ahead next season because it's going to be bloody. Well, we see Josh is already drinking juice. The man is preparing himself. He knows things are not easy. What up, Josh? Glad to have you back.
I'm good. Yeah.
We have teams already in the comment section.
Yo,
Adiedi,
Tinsu, what up? What up?
Bina,
Oh, they scored the
Adiedi,
fourth.
sorry?
AC Milan. AC Milan was whitewashing Liverpool, bro.
Liverpool defeated by AC Milan 4-2. So I love Milan so that to defeat our enemy. Man, you're a true Man United fan, Tinsu. Shout out to you, Tinsu. What up? How is Ethiopia? You're a true Man United fan. Yeah, no Man United fan should feel good when Liverpool is winning. No Man United fan should feel good
but
when Man
you
City is
see,
winning. No Man United fan
there's
should
something
feel
you
good
would
when
see
Arsenal is
from
winning.
the way they set up, the way Anslot set up. It looks like Frimpong was good, but it looks like teams will catch them on the break because AC Milan caught them on the break every time. Rafael Leao, very fast player, very, very fast. They couldn't stop him.
By the way, I don't understand. Why don't we go? Okay, not Man United, but why isn't any team going for Rafael?
Rafael
That
Leao.
Portuguese player is a very good player.
He's at AC Milan, and when you look around, where would he be? Where would he be going?
Well, I mean, he's at Milan. Just there are very many teams. I'm talking about top teams. I'm talking about, the top teams. The PSGs, the Bayern, Madrid. Then you have other teams also like. You have other teams also like which other team by the way can I talk about? The Barcelonas. I think he's a very good player. He's an incredible player. But I don't understand. He's not good enough. Ugarte is not good enough. The bad thing, Josh is a bit occupied. I would love Josh to be around when we're addressing this issue. Ugarte is not good enough, to be, to be relied on. He needs a competitor. He needs someone who's going to going to give him a run for his money. So I don't know who we're going to sign, but I would prefer we sign a very good DM. And I don't understand why Man United doesn't go to South America. They are very good, proper players that side. Proper players and very cheap. Ederson at Atlanta, I don't think those guys would let him go for anything less than 50 million pounds. Very, very good player. He's Brazilian, very good player. Anything less than 50 million pounds, Atlanta not budging, And considering our financial issues right now, problems, go to South America. You see, Richard Rios went cheaply to, to Benfica. That amount is very easy for Man United to pay. But you're sticking around and waiting for the likes of, you're looking at the Balebas. Yo, bro, there's no way Brighton is going to let you get their player. Very good player. There's no way you're going to get such a player at a cheaper price. All Premier League players, majority of them are expensive, especially if it's another Premier League club interested in signing them. So it's never easy, but I think Baleba, Carlos Baleba, bro, in that pivot, I say it again with Bruno Fernandes, that will be proper football. You have the likes of Sandro Tonali in that pivot with Fernandes, or Ederson, the one at Atlanta with Fernandes in that pivot. It would be good. Josh, Josh is coming back up. Josh, please come back up. We have something. As I was saying, Tinsu was saying, Josh, just a minute. Let me get Josh on. Okay, there you are,
Yeah. Sorry about that, Tinsu.
This is for you, Josh. He's also saying Ugarte is not good enough.
I don't believe that.
No, well, you have it there, Josh.
Yeah, but I don't believe that he's not good enough. I believe that he struggled due to adaptation last season, but I think this season is going to give us a game of his life.
Well, let's wait and see, because I also don't have faith in him, honestly speaking. And I think we need another proper DM there.
He's a better DM than Baleba. All day, every day. He is a better DM than Baleba. Baleba is not a DM.
He's a DM. Come on,
no,
man.
Baleba is not.
Why do you say he's not a DM?
Because he does not play like one.
What argument do you have to support that? Why he doesn't play like one? Why? You mean he goes?
Okay, okay. Let's do this. What are the qualities that you like about Baleba that you see he can bring to Man United? Let's start there.
Everything that I would want Ugarte to have, Baleba has.
No,
I'm talking about
winning.
Oh my
no. He doesn't win the ball as much as Ugarte wins the ball. Ugarte is a ball winner. And the primary role of a central defensive midfielder is actually to shield the back line and shield the back line, make interceptions, recycle possession, which Ugarte does very well. He doesn't have to have $1 million pass, he's hitting these 40 yarders and what. No, we don't need him to do 40 yarders. We just need him to have good short passes to the better players, and that's it. I mean, for me, when you talk about Baleba and you want Baleba to partner Bruno Fernandes in midfield, it does not make sense. He is a ball carrier. Actually, his best attribute, his dribbling, ball carrying, the way he carries the ball to initiate attacks, which is a very good thing that a CDM can do. Okay, but when you have a team that has Matthias Cunha, that has Brian Mbumo, that has Amad Diallo, that has Bruno Fernandes, you cannot have a CDM who is Baleba. Or no, Baleba, because he is not going to do it. He will vacate that space most of the time because all the players will be running forward.
Ugarte to do the job very well.
And I trust Manu Ugarte to be able. Manu Ugarte is a tactically astute player. He understands that. Oh, bro,
I didn't see that last season.
Yeah, because he never played consistently enough due to the things that were happening to him. I mean, the recovery, the adaptation to the league, the blah blah blah. I mean, there's so many things that were happening to the player. So for me, I do believe that these are the things that maybe changed the way that Ugarte looked last season. But I still believe in him. I am not saying that Man United, if Manu Ugarte is bad, I will stick to Manu Ugarte should play. No, the best players should be playing for Man United. And if we have a better player than Ugarte, so be it. But if you're telling me to bring Baleba to partner Fernandes when Matthias Cunha is the number 10, Matthias Cunha is the best ball carrier in the Premier League. And now you want to have a number 6 who is also a ball carrier and a number 8 who is a ball carrier in a 2-man midfield. Yeah. Bro, enough they will whitewash us. We shall just be too open. They will cut through us. He is energetic. He knows how to intercept play. His game reading is good and stuff like that. But there are these attributes that Baleba has that make him so good a player that he would be the best fit to play with Ugarte. Not with Fernandes. I don't see how he plays with Fernandes. That doesn't work.
The Baleba versus Ugarte comparison, I think we are going to come back to that sometime.
Okumu, what up?
Okumu, what up? He says, how did Man United game end with West Ham? No, we haven't played, bro. We are playing later.
Playing at 2 a.m. UG time.
Yeah, we haven't played, bro. Tinsu said, I've been supporting Man United since 19 years. I'm now 30 years old. Man United is my bold and I think blood and life. Glory, glory, Man United. At least that is good to understand because I also bleed red. I bleed red. Agent Dre, what up? Agent Dre says Carlos must be signed. Ball carrier duels, winning machine, and can very well. I don't know whether. I don't know whether Dre, we need you on the stream sometime. Yoshi's saying
it should be available
in the comment section. Dre, Manuel Ugarte and Baleba, who would you pick to partner Bruno Fernandes? Let's leave it at that. I know he's going to respond. Let's leave it at that. He's going to respond. By the way, Dre is a very, very top lad. He's our very, very good friend. So we call him Agent Dre. He lied to us about Gyökeres.
He didn't lie. The deal fell through. I mean, the agent did whatever he could to get us Victor Gyökeres, but the deal fell through. Yeah, it just didn't work out at the time.
Kinsu says, Man United 3, West Ham 0. Bro, I think it's still too early, man. I don't trust this team. I saw them struggle against a Leeds United team. And
but for me, I wouldn't predict on the score of the game because there's so many things that are going to happen in the game. We could have 22 players playing this game and stuff like that. So I wish that John Obi Mikel plays in front of Brani Mbomo and Matias Cunha in the first team.
Sorry?
that
John Obi you mean Chido Obi Martin?
sorry, Chido Obi Martin. Sorry, Chido Obi Martin. I wish that he starts in front of Bruno Mbomo and Matias Cunha in the first lineup that they bring out before the Rasmus Højlunds come.
It would be nice, honestly.
The Rasmus Højlunds start, then he comes later in the second half with Bruno and Matias and Chido Obi playing there.
Yo, Sinan, well, I swear I was going to ask, because I remember Sinan is usually free around this time. I was going to say maybe I should call him out, and guess what? He's on the stream. Shout out to you, Sinan. Shout out to you. Sinan is also a very good, close, and friend of the channel. Shout out to you, brother.
Yeah, what up, Sinan?
Sinan, Ugarte, and Baleba. That's the discussion.
Sinan is my
everyone. Pinsu has already said he picks Baleba. Everyone, Okum, we have Dre, we have Sinan in the comment section. Ugarte and Baleba, who would you pick to pack?
Actually, just put it up there.
Where? Here?
Just
up
put
here?
it. Yeah.
Let's go and see.
Believe you me, I mean, for me, actually, best fit for Man United as a CDM. I don't see how Baleba. We have too many ball carriers in the team. We need to have a balance. We need to, you know why I told you that Rasmus Højlund could actually benefit from the look of Man United right now? Because the players that we have are so comfortable on the ball that they're not going to ask him to have too much of the ball. They're just going to play it into him for him to score goals. So he just has to make the right runs. And these players will find him, and somehow we might just turn out into that player.
You guys just don't like Baleba. That's what you just have an agenda against him.
No, I do like the player. I told you yesterday. I would rather Manu Ugarte plays with Baleba or Casemiro plays with Baleba. You know, Baleba Fernandes cannot partner Carlos Baleba in midfield.
Well, Tinsu says Baleba is better than Ugarte because he has had Premier League experience and he is younger than him. Baleba is fast and can cover all the pitch. That's what I was saying, Josh, when it comes to covering ground. Ugarte doesn't do it so well, honestly. But of course, Sinan being corrupted, he goes on and says,
that's my guy.
Ugarte is better for me. I don't think that is true. Right? Sinan also knows.
That's true. That's true, man.
Sinan also knows that is not true. Because I mean,
no, Sinan sees ball the way I see ball. Because for me, I don't get me wrong. I'm not saying Baleba is a bad player. That he's a player would definitely want to have at Man United.
Yeah,
he has the athleticism. He has the quality. He can dribble. He can intercept. His game reading is on. You know, there's so many things that are good about him as a central midfielder, not a central defensive midfielder. Now, you can play it this way. You can play two central midfielders, box-to-box players in midfield, okay? I mean, that is if you have a three-man midfield, because you have a CDM and you have two box-to-box midfielders either side of the CDM. But when you have two players in midfield, I do believe that you must have a CDM who is much more a bit of a destroyer than him dribbling and making 40-yard passes.
Well,
because you're going to suffer. You're going to suffer all the time. They're going to catch you on the break. I mean, Baleba and Bruno Fernandes are going to vacate that space because they have carried the ball and they've misplaced the pass in the final third, and we are so open. So I mean, you're going to be calling out Licha or Lenny Yoro or Delict or Diego Leon has not come back into his space or shit like that. It's easy to expose us when you have two CMs and no CDM.
Me, I'm being honest, I would pick Carlos Baleba. I think he cuts it for me, Josh.
To partner Fernandes.
To partner Fernandes. He knows he covers more ground than Ugarte would cover, Josh. He's faster than Ugarte. He's good when it comes to attacking. He also falls back very well. He knows how to track. He has a better
No.
game reading compared to
No, no,
Ugarte.
no, 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 no. He does not.
That is my take, Josh. That's my opinion. And
Ugarte is tactically.
Baleba any day over Ugarte.
Ugarte is tactically more adept than Baleba,
Why would you say that?
playing that position
In that
as
position,
a deep six.
Sinan says it's just that Ugarte came in at a time when the whole team was disorganized. But
Yeah.
wait this season. We are going to wait. That's
Yeah.
what Josh has also been telling us.
Yeah.
What do you think about Sekou Kone? He has good quality in the midfield. He makes good link-up play with defenders and striker. Yo, that boy from Guiders FC,
That
I
boy.
think he's a very good player, but we just have to give him time. He's still not yet ready. He needs game
Yeah.
time. He needs
But it looks like he's gonna be ready soon. And when I have a player like Sekou Kone, I'm not interested in signing players like Carlos Baleba.
and no,
If Fernandez had left,
no,
if
would I be
Fernandez,
interested in having a player like Manuel Ugarte start ahead of
no,
him?
if Fernandez had left the club, the first player would be signing would be Carlos Baleba.
But now that he's
Because
still around,
that is where I want him to play. You see, I want him to play as a central midfielder. I don't want to buy him as a central defensive midfielder. You first leave the whatever, the Wikipedia tag that he's either a central midfielder or he's central defensive midfielder. Just watch the guy play, and you will see that oftentimes in a midfield too, I don't see how he cuts it. I don't see how he's able to enjoy himself in that space.
Anyway, by the way, back to the Liverpool game, it's always very happy. I'm always very happy every time Liverpool is being beaten. So the fact that he lost to Milan makes me smile. I'm not going to hide, guy. I'm a Man United fan. It's always good. Josh, Dre says Baleba is a joy to watch. My goodness, thank you, Dre.
He is.
Thank you, Dre.
He is.
Thank
You guys,
Dre.
don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I love the player. I love to watch the player. I know the qualities of the player. I know he's a great dribbler. I know he's a good ball carrier. I know that his interception is really good. I know that he has quite good game reading, and he's very athletic. So he can get up and about the pitch real quick. But he's a box-to-box player. I have when you look at the tactical setup of Manchester United, I have a midfield too. I cannot accept to have another player who is going to be carrying the ball when Bruno Fernandes is the other player next to him.
It's just crazy, honestly speaking, Josh. After the games we've watched, for you to think, sorry, Ugarte is better than Baleba. I don't know in what world.
Because I've not seen. You see, I've not watched Manu Ugarte play for Manchester United alone. I've watched Manu Ugarte long before he came to Manchester United.
We're talking about the current Ugarte.
I know the player that he is.
We're talking about
the current player that he is. I mean, when you look at Manchester United outside of Bruno Fernandes, and even Bruno Fernandes had a stinker, a bit of a stinker last season when Erik ten Hag was still managing the club. I mean, that's part of the reasons that maybe we were not scoring goals because Fernandes was not on form. But apart from Bruno Fernandes, when you look at the Manchester United team that you expected Manu Ugarte to flourish in, I mean, we were dead and buried for most of the season, and tactically and things like that. So, I mean, when a new player has come in, he's struggling to adapt. Then he has a new manager midway through the season and stuff like that. So for me, I do believe that Manu Ugarte is going to give us
I'm going to give him a benefit of the doubt because, as you said, rather league adaptation, you know, the language and everything, you know, since it was last season. Well, this is
and for me,
the second. This is going to be second season.
Yeah,
I swear, if Ugarte does shit and plays the kind of shit he played that season, let him go. And I still insist Man United.
How do you rate him out of 10 last season?
To give him a run for his money.
How do you rate him out of 10 last season?
4.5 out of 10.
I would still give him a 5 or 6.
No.
Yeah, I would give him a 5 or 6. And the reason
he barely played, he was injured. The few times he played, he didn't have. Give me one game that you remember where you're like, okay, Ugarte really played that game.
Arsenal.
No.
And actually, there are many. There are many. It's
No.
just that tactically, when Ruben Amorim came to United, he started to feel like there are things that I want to do on the pitch and I want to change along the way. Manu Ugarte would come into the team and steady the ship, and we hold for some time. Then, when we want to be more creative in the game, Manu Ugarte would be withdrawn. Bruno Fernandes would drop in midfield, and Casemiro would partner Bruno Fernandes in midfield. But if you see the level of tactical understanding of the role of a defensive midfielder from Casemiro, he just doesn't have the legs. But if Baleba had that understanding of that position, but the guy, maybe he can learn, but his attributes so far, watching him at Brighton, this guy can do it all and is better doing it as a box-to-box midfielder.
Anyway, Josh, that's a conversation for another day. Let's go to Tinsu. Tinsu says, who is going to replace Michael Carrick? Is it, sorry, yeah, by the way, Josh, do you know we don't have a replacement up to now?
What do you mean a replacement?
Who is Michael Carrick's replacement ever since he left?
Manu Ugarte.
Oh, Joe, oh my God, what's up with you and Manuel Ugarte? Come on, man.
He's the sixth that we have.
No,
Michael Carrick was the sixth in the club.
Yes, what I'm saying is just like saying, has Ronaldo
we
ever
never replaced? Can you imagine?
You get my question. You get my question.
Yes. Okay, but can you
okay.
imagine Manchester United replaced Roy Keane with Michael Carrick?
No, he didn't. But I think Michael Carrick
we did.
No,
we
I'm saying,
replaced Roy Keane with Michael Carrick. It was unbelievable.
In terms of character, we
not
did.
character. I'm talking about the position.
On the position we did.
The position, a CDM. With the CDM we got after Roy Keane was Michael Carrick. Do you know how mind-boggling it was? No. He performed perfectly well later in his career at United.
I think Carrick
not when he
one
first
of the
came
most
in.
Underrated Man United players.
I do believe you. I do believe you. Not even Man United players. I personally believe that if Carrick were Italian or Spanish or German, he would have been a much better player than the Jimmy Carragher's they tell us about. That he would have had more appearances for those countries than he did have for England. The thing though is, what I'm trying to tell you is, at the time Roy Keane leaves Manchester United and you replace him with Michael Carrick, we struggled because the player that we had brought was a player who was more witty, intelligent, and he was using more of his football brain than the destroyer type of player that we were used to as a CDM. And United struggled for a bit, but Carrick got his groove, and Ferguson found a way to use him, putting him with players like Anderson and stuff like that. So they moved on.
Well, the other guy, who Thanos, is still going at you, but anyway, you're going to about the Baleba thing. Yeah, you remember?
Yeah. Pull it up.
He's still going at you. Anyway, no, not here. On the other stream. Anyway, Sinan says, bro, Seko Kone is so good, and I think he should be given more playing time this season around. I hope that is true.
Yeah. Me too. I mean,
he needs more game time.
Yeah. He's a proper player.
He's a proper player. Then he goes on to say, Dre says United should go in 100% to get Baleba. My goodness. Well,
for me, I believe Baleba. I believe Baleba is a square peg in a round hole. If he came to United, he wouldn't fit.
He would fit, Josh.
No,
he would. Seriously,
no.
I don't know what you have about
Fernandes is your captain, and Fernandes is playing.
I don't know what you have against Baleba. I really don't understand that.
I just want Man United to flourish. I mean, we are not going to flourish having Baleba playing alongside Fernandes. At least that's what I think. The manager has to actually teach Baleba not to change from being a box-to-box player and understand the fact that you see. Do you know why N'Golo Conte was very good at Leicester City?
No, please tell me, Josh.
N'Golo Conte is you can say Baleba is a player like N'Golo Conte, okay? But N'Golo Conte was so good at Leicester City because he had Drinkwater. Drinkwater was the CDM N'Golo Kante was running the whole pitch and
How did he
covering all
perform
the
for Chelsea?
space. Okay. Now for Chelsea, he was still very good at Chelsea. You know why? Because Nemanja Matic was there and he was the deep six. He has never been at a place and he's the six. Because you allow him to play his game, you allow him to cover the space, you allow him to intercept, you allow him to do all these other things on the pitch. Now, in a midfield three, you can spare a player like that. When you have a player like Baleba, change the system that you play. Have a midfield three, then you can have Fernandez, maybe a CDM, then you can allow Baleba to do the things that he does best because he's a player. He is so technically gifted and his vision, he has very great vision. He's a very quality player. However, in this Man United team, square peg in a round hole wouldn't fit.
Things to say Ederson, Atlanta's midfielder, is best of the two. Rather, it's better than, I think he says it's better than both Baleba and Ugarte. But that's what my only options. If
Ugarte is a specialist.
Josh. Better than Ederson as well.
Yeah. Ederson is a very good player, energetic, athletic, and stuff like that. But like I told you, Ederson would also be a perfect player.
Are you judging Ugarte? Are you judging Ugarte considering, or rather basing on the performance he gave us last season, or you're talking about the other years?
I'm talking about Ugarte, the footballer, not the season that he had.
Josh, we are talking about last season, Ugarte.
I cannot base Ugarte's professional career on the season that he had at United. I mean, United finished 15th.
Josh, I swear. You and Ugarte. But I would take Ederson if he were available.
Let's wait and see, though. Let's wait and see.
Dre says, you see, in the situation of Gyökeres himself, he's an Arsenal fan, plus his dad supporting preferred. And his dad sporting preferred. Yeah, to sell him to United. But when a player wants a move, he will do everything to push it through. And I told you, I think that explains why we got Mbeumo and Cunha, even when we performed poorly. We don't have European football. Yeah. That explains why we got players like them, because they wanted to be part of the team. They wanted to be part of United. And in other words, they bleed red. All these guys, they have a dream come true. They have their dreams come true, them being part of Manchester United. Once again, guys, please do subscribe, turn on the notifications, get into the comment section. We're having a discussion earlier on that was a better DM, Carlos Baleba against or versus Manuel Ugarte. And Josh so far has only 2 votes, himself and Sinan, who chose Ugarte. You know, the rest of us, Tinsu, myself, everyone. We've said otherwise.
But for Manchester United, it would be dope. You see, Tinsu, the thing is, you cannot replace a player with any other player because, you know, as human beings, we are different.
Yes, you made a big mistake. No one, in other words, he's saying we haven't replaced Mike Carrick right now.
You can't replace Michael Carrick because players are not the same. Have we replaced?
But what he means?
Okay, have we replaced Wayne Rooney?
You know what he means. You know what he means.
No, I don't know what he means.
He's trying to come on, bro. He's trying to say. Of course, you're not going to get. You're not going to get the same player. But it's like saying, okay, I'll give a good example.
Carrick struggled at United when he had just come.
Left Man United. Sorry, Trent left Liverpool. Okay, of course, Frimpong is not the same player as Trent, but you can say he's very good. Now, if he comes, plays well, executes that job very well, they are going to say we have Trent's replacement, not necessarily the player and everything, but in terms of what he does. You get? I think that's what he means.
Michael Carrick. Okay, yes. Now, basing on that, since Michael Carrick left the club, how many players have we had in that position?
Well, many, but I don't see anyone that fits his shoes.
Even Bastian Schweinsteiger.
No, he didn't.
You get? So how many players did we have? We attempted at getting all these players, including Paul Pogba, who is a much, much, much better player than Michael Carrick will ever be. But
that is true.
What happened at the club? He failed. He never did it. You see? So for me, what I'm saying is, even when Michael Carrick
did fail at Man United, he performed well. He was performing well, but Pogba. Yeah, he performed well. Everyone knows he has quality. He had quality. You know, he performed.
No, he didn't perform well.
No, he performed well, but because he was in very poor players.
No, for the whole period.
I'm not a huge fan of Pogba, to be honest. I am a
huge fan of Pogba.
If I say he performed well, I think he really did well.
No, I am a huge fan of Pogba, but there was a problem at Manchester United for a very long time. While he was at Manchester United, the coaches appeared to be trying to find out his best position.
Mm,
They seem to not have nailed his best position. So for a very long time, he struggled to find himself because I think he did not have a definite role. Whereas when he was at a club like Juventus, there was so many. He was in a midfield three of specialists in Andrea Spillo and Marquisio. So he was the other player, so he could do the things that he wanted to do on the ball because he's a flamboyant footballer and yeah, so things like that. So for me, the thing that I can say is even when Michael Carrick came to United from Spurs and Roy Keane had left the club,
mm.
I was not happy as a United fan that Michael Carrick. I was happy for the signature of Carrick, but I was not happy that Carrick was the player they brought to replace Roy Keane. And he did struggle when he first came at United for the first, say, 2 seasons. But what a player Michael Carrick turned out to be.
Yeah, he
He
was
couldn't do
exceptional.
anything that Roy Keane could do, defensively, but he didn't have to run he didn't have to slide tackle to run and do things like that to actually defend. He knew where to be on the pitch and stuff like that. So yeah, and he was a very very quality player, very good passer of the ball, very great vision on him. And yeah, he kept United in check, but it was very odd for Manchester United to have a player of Carrick's quality playing as a deep six.
Anyway, Dre says, have you guys watched Liverpool? Liverpool is going to struggle with their
Yeah,
onslaught
I watched
in the
Milan,
Premier League.
Liverpool.
Mark
No,
my
it won't
words.
struggle. It won't
What? It's still
struggle.
too early?
Yeah. And this is a preseason game, so there's so many changes that are done in a preseason game. The thing that you could see that is that made make them struggle is how they failed to how Anslot failed to set up the team to counter the counter attacks
Sinan is
because
asking Josh
most of the
Isaac, who
goals
is
were
your
counter attacks.
Sinan is asking Josh and Isaac, who is your Manchester United best player ever? I'm going to talk about ones that I've watched. I think I have Cristiano Ronaldo and Rooney next. But Ronaldo first. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, definitely Cristiano Ronaldo. But Manchester United players, the ones that I know, even the ones I've not watched but have
No, Josh, we're
had
talking
good
about the
literature
ones
about, I
we've
think it's
watched.
George
Don't
Best.
talk about Dennis. Dennis, is it Dennis
Dennis
Lowe?
Lowe. Yeah.
No, don't bring. Is it Cantona? We didn't watch those guys. We only
George
watched
Best.
clips.
Cantona. Come on. I did watch Cantona.
Anyway, sorry. Dre is saying, Isaac, you have lost some weight, bro. It's a good feeling for us. The entire family, we are happy for you, bro.
Yeah. No more pizzas, man.
Shots fired. Shots
Even
fired.
his friend, even his
Shots
friend,
fired.
even his friend, what's this guy? His friend, what's his friend's name? Luke
Who?
Shaw. Even
Look,
your friend Luke Shaw is no longer
is what?
eating pizzas and burgers.
Adieri, shout outs to you, Adieri. Shout outs to you.
Shout out
Hi,
to
Isaac
Adi.
and Josh. How are you? Newcastle United should sell Isaac for 150 million pounds to
Eh,
Liverpool. Well,
eh,
what
eh,
if anyone
eh.
comes in, and
I
they
w-
want, they trust their pockets, they should get, 150,
bro,
130.
150
Go
man.
for
No.
him. Go for him. Go for him. Tinsu says Mike Carrick has an excellent quality. His game reading was very fantastic. Josh, you're
Yeah.
hungry. Yeah, he scored goals as
No.
well. Michael Carrick is unreplaced. In other words, he hasn't been replaced, and he made players connection. He made good connection with all players. He was fantastic. He was, as Josh
But you see the
explained.
problems at so you see the problems that we've had at the club over time. We've tried to buy the experienced tested players and we failed at it. We've tried to buy younger players and we failed at it, ending up with freedom fighters at the club. And
Mm,
now we are trying to buy the players who have achieved in the club and sorry, in the league, and they have a bit of they're in a bit of their prime. So we try to see what we get from that in signing Matthias Cunha and Brian Mbomo. And I think for me, it is back to the Sir Alex Ferguson era, where in the transfer window, he always got the best player in the league. And Brian Mbomo was the best player out of the ones that normally win things. I mean, coming at Brentford and scoring 20 goals in the league is quite an achievement. And Matthias Cunha himself had a tremendous season at Wolves. So for me, I would think that United is getting back to its old ways, and it might take us quite some time because the people around us, unlike before, they're reinforcing and they're finding ways to actually stretch that gap even beyond. You don't see how United can be able to compete with those clubs. That is why it makes a lot of sense when they tell you that United will continue to suffer, because yeah, we are in a phase where we must suffer because we are not yet at the level of the clubs around us.
Once again, guys, please do subscribe, turn on the notifications. Josh and Isaac, we're looking at the transfers, speculations about rather around players who are likely to leave and likely join Man United. Earlier on, we had a debate: is it Ugarte versus Baleba? And of course, we know who has won, at least including the the comment section. And then we also had a bit of the presser that has Man United fans going well because Amorim said he's going to suffer again. We shall come back shortly to that. Dre says, I repeat, Baleba is better than both Ederson and Ugarte. Baleba is a bowler and a monster. Then, of course, Adieri, Kagumba, shout out to you, comes back. Hopefully, Liverpool pays the amount of money that you need for Isak. You two guys are making a good debate. I admire you. Keep it up. Shout outs to you. Shout outs to you, Tinsu. Then again, Tinsu says Andreas Herrera played in that position, but he didn't give good service as Carrick. Even Pogba played there. Schweinsteiger was also the other one, but no player replaced him.
Thanks for bringing up Ander Herrera. He was the closest to Michael Carrick in that position. He just didn't have a good time at Man United because he had these niggles every other time. He had injuries that kept him out of the team for 3 weeks, 2 weeks, short spells, but so many injuries. At least
every time.
At one point, I wish that Ander Herrera gets an injury and it lays him off for a month, 2 months, so that when he comes back, he doesn't have niggles. But he would be I can say he was unreliable.
Yeah, Josh, at one, when we talk about Herrera, I remember that game against Chelsea, where against Chelsea, and I remember Mourinho was the manager that time for Man United, where he had Herrera follow Hazard everywhere, marking.
Yeah, and we won the game. Guess what? We won the game, and Ander Herrera scored.
I remember. That's
It was that crazy.
If you look at the clip, it's very funny. It's very funny every time I watch that clip. Then he says, "It's me." He says Wayne Rooney is his best player. Josh is so lucky.
Very close. Yeah,
so lucky. Mbuemo got him a hoodie. You're lucky. Got him a hoodie. Brighton Yambayo, what up, Brighton? What up, Brighton? Thank you, Josh.
See, Nyambayo is called Brighton, so really.
because Baleba also plays for Brighton
player. Yeah.
No, Josh, but I do agree with him. I think I agree with the majority, Josh. It's only you and Sinan who think Ugarte is better than Baleba.
Yeah, Ugarte is a better defensive midfielder, whereas Baleba is a better central midfielder.
Well, they've told you here DM.
No, he's not defensive midfielder.
Why? I still don't understand why you say otherwise. Everyone is coming saying out something different.
He is not a defensive midfielder. You see how the guy plays.
Oh my God.
I told you N'Golo Kante.
Yeah, you gave an example of N'Golo Kante. I remember what you said.
Yes. Was N'Golo Kante a CDM?
Guys, Josh says otherwise. Josh begs to differ. Once again, guys, please do subscribe, turn on the notifications, get into the comment section, let us know what you think. The debate is Baleba versus Ugarte, who is a better DM, you know?
No, no, no,
And
no. For Man United. For
for
Man
Man United,
United.
okay, for Man
Yeah,
United, yeah, by the Man
for
United,
Man United.
you know?
Because, Fernandez is your other partner in the midfield too. Fernandez is
Just,
playing. So
just
for
you're
me,
about to tell, I can't
my
hear you, Josh.
argument,
Sorry.
oh,
Yeah.
sorry. My argument is actually about, my argument is strongly about Baleba not being the best partner for Bruno Fernandez in the midfield too. I just
Okay,
don't
just
see it
let
happening.
me throw someone in the mix. Baleba,
Yeah.
Ugarte, and the Italian Tonali. Who do you think is a better DM?
DM.
Yeah.
There's only one DM among those.
Who?
Ugarte.
Okay, Josh. Who do you think is a
Sandro
better
Tonali is
midfielder?
a central midfielder.
Well, he plays that position too, also, Josh. Very, very well.
Yes. And he plays it very well because he plays with three in the
With
midfield.
the
There are
Brazilian. What's
three.
his name?
Yeah,
Mm,
Joe Wilton and
go,
the
what?
Italian mafia and the two Brazilian gamblers. Sorry, the
Go,
Italian gambler and the two
Gomeidas. I'm
Brazilian
forgetting the name.
mafias. The Guimares.
Yeah,
Guimares.
Gimares. I love Michael Carrick so much. I know. I think you've proved
I
that
know, I
season. You've
can see
proved
it.
that. You've proved that. You've proved that.
You
Once
even
again,
write
guys.
it. You even write it in your language
Yeah.
with the ch at the end.
Please do subscribe, guys. Subscribe. Turn on the notifications. Let's have some fun. It's Saturday. And by the way, Josh, yeah, we have a game today. Manchester. By the way, Liverpool. I don't know where Peace is. I don't know whether she's watching. Peace, wherever you are. AC Milan just whooped Liverpool. Thank you very much. Well, at least
4-2.
4-2.
Yeah,
Shall we?
Rafael Leao, Loftus Cheek,
Josh,
and
by the way, let me ask you something. Do you think Liverpool is going to suffer? I know Dre talked about it. Do you think they are going to struggle this season?
no, no, I don't think they will struggle. But I think I want to see how they will deal with the whole situation of the loss of Diogo Jota.
Oh, Diogo Jota. Oh
Yeah,
man, I
it's
didn't
going
know
to be
that.
very difficult for them to cope.
It's going to
It's
take them some
easy.
time.
Yeah, it might take them some time to cope.
Mm.
But the fact that
Well,
they've bought so many new players, things might just be different.
let's wait and see how things turn out. Once again, guys, RIP to Diego Jota. What a player he was. Please do subscribe, guys. Turn on the notifications. We are live streaming. Get into the comment section. Say what you have to say. Just let me put up something on the screen. I want shortly before we go into the preview, the game that is going to happen or take place tonight. Anyway, is it tonight? The other side is going to be in the afternoon, depending on your time zone. We have this, of course, earlier today. Matis Cunha was asked about playing for Amorim's system, and he said, of course, there is something very important. I think this is something very important. I think I'm one of those options. I'm one of the options because I play already in this kind of systems. And of course, still a lot of things to adapt. Everyone around me is new for me. So it's a lot of things to learn. But yeah, I feel very comfortable here to play for this club. It's something I feel very, very privileged. Now, there you go, Josh. You have Matthias Cunha. I just can't wait to see this guy in action, man. I'm not going to lie. I cannot wait to see
I
Cunha
know.
in action
Against
because I
us,
think
no.
it's going to be you have to pick Arsenal. It's going to
No,
be a
it's
tough
our
match
first
at the beginning
game.
of the season. I know it's
Yeah,
going to be
yeah,
a
yeah.
tough game. It's not
Yeah,
going
and
to be an
Arsenal
easy one.
always plays to draw.
It's
They
going to be an
even
easy.
bought another. They even bought another defender to add on the wall.
You say they play to draw.
Yeah, they always play to draw.
Man, you
Okay,
guy.
not to lose.
You guy.
Ateta likes not to lose games, so
Mm.
yeah, he can squeeze a 2-2 draw.
Well, they're doing they're active in the transfer, by the way. And I'm not going to say they've disappointed. They've bought very good players. Yo,
Do
by the
they
way,
have enough money to compete with Liverpool? Because
they do. I think
Ateta
they do.
had said the previous season they don't have enough money to compete with the teams in the league.
Those were all tactics. I mean, you can't sign Zubimendi for 60 million pounds. You signed Madueke for 50 plus add-ons 52 million pounds. You have this other Christian, is it Masquera? Around 20 something
Mascara.
pounds. Then you have keeper. He was also signed.
Declan
They've signed
Rice.
No, 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 no. We're talking about today's signings, or rather, this
Mm,
season's summer transfer window signings, and they are close to almost hitting 200. By the way, 200 mil if they haven't yet already. So they have the money. The
yeah,
money is there. At one point, Yokores, Josh.
yeah,
By the way, those guys, I think they've already hit 200 million pounds. They have Yokores. Come on, those guys have the money.
yeah. But the money they're spending, they cannot compete with Liverpool that can buy a player for 100 million. So I
Well,
mean, when they come second, you just know they didn't have money.
no, I don't
But
think that is.
Matias Cunha will cook on that day. I mean,
Mm,
for him, whenever he's playing football, he cooks. Yeah, I mean, even when he was playing against Leeds, he was the guy who was doing the things that we liked to see on the pitch. I
yeah.
mean, at least a guy who carries the ball, a guy who is a threat. I don't know
Mm,
if you saw what Zlatan Ibrahimovic said.
mm. What
Yeah,
did he say?
Zlatan Ibrahimov, he said Matias Cunha on the two signings that United made. Matias Cunha is dangerous. His
Mm,
danger is a threat. Every time he gets the ball, he's fire. And Brian Mbomo is as cold as ice. And
well,
Brian Mbomo might will score more goals than Matias Cunha because ice beats fire.
that's what he said.
Yeah, that's how we put it.
Yo,
Yo, what up? What up? What up?
sorry. My
Yeah,
stream,
you're
my
zoning out. You're
my
zoning out.
internet, my
You're
internet kind
good.
of froze. Yo, that's what he said.
That's what he said, man. He said the guy
That's what
is
he said.
calm. True.
I
He's
like
calm.
I
He's
like his
composed.
quotes. I like his
Yeah, he's such a cool
I
guy,
like his
though.
quotes. He's a very funny guy.
Yeah, like
A
Brandon
very
Boomo,
funny guy.
he's calm.
Once
He's
again, guys,
composed.
please do
He's a very
subscribe.
good
Subscribe.
finisher.
Yeah. Let's wait and see. Anyway, let's wait and see how things are going to turn out. I'm just excited. Should we go into? I think Josh. Let me get into the comment section real quick. Oh, Tinsy saying, "See you, brothers. The network here in Ethiopia
Oh,
is not so
sorry.
good. Would you send me a good network, Josh?" Josh is
Oh,
also struggling
bro.
with Uganda network.
No,
Shout out
man.
to you, Tinsu man, for always standing up and
Shout
showing in the
outs,
comment
bro.
section,
Shout
man.
outs
Shout
to
out to
you.
you. Yeah, hopefully, maybe one day, when you have stable network, especially during the watch along, we will get you on the stream. And we do. By the way, Josh, are we going to be able? I don't know about today, the watch along.
No,
Where
we'll do the watch along at 2.
should we turn up?
Yeah. Must def. I mean,
Let's.
I'll be watching the game, so
Mm.
yeah, it's so good. It's so good. Let's watch the game. Let's watch the game with our family, man.
All right. Once again, please, guys, subscribe, share the live, turn on the notifications, and like as well. Josh, yeah. So United versus West Ham, Josh, is part of the match. It's part of the Premier League summer series today that is taking place at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. I mean, it's preseason tournament, Josh. It features West Ham, United, Everton, and Bournemouth. I don't know what it's like for you today. What do you think about the game? Would you wish for Amorim to again do the rotations, change everything? By
Yeah,
that I
yeah,
mean
yeah, yeah,
first half different players, second half different players.
yeah. But I would like to see that fraud in goal,
Who?
Onana for
Onana.
90 minutes. Yeah.
Another person for Baleba. Josh, you're alone. Thank you very much. Thank you. Top
No, but
football.
you need to qualify some of these answers because when you say Baleba for me, even for me, it's Baleba. So I don't know in what context that you say Baleba for me because
Josh.
Baleba is a high quality player. I do believe that. But for
But
United in the moment, no. Take out
this guy has
Fernandez and Baleba is going to
this
play.
guy says it works like this for Man United: either Baleba and Ugarte,
Yeah.
or
Baleba and Casemiro.
no, yeah, Baleba, Casemiro, Baleba and Ugarte, but not Ugarte. Sorry, not
Not
Baleba and
Baleba and
Bruno Fernandes.
Fernandez.
That
No.
is Josh. And me, I'm saying
Yeah.
otherwise. I'm
Yeah.
saying otherwise, guys. I'm
Yeah.
saying Baleba and Bruno Fernandes. You
Yeah.
know. Okay, Josh. Once again, guys, please do subscribe, turn on the notification. Josh, go on. Go
She's
on, go on, go on, go on, go
yeah,
on.
yeah, 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 yeah. Top football for top football, man. Subscribe. But we do have a game today. UG time. It's about 2 a.m. and we're playing West Ham. But I do believe that Man United has a very strong squad. Zaxi and Lisandro Martinez are the ones who have been on the fringes with along with Onana, but they've been training. They've been training, and I think they'll be the only players missing. That is Zaxi, Licha, and Onana. But Onana trained, so he might be in goal, and I would like for him to be in goal. I would like for him to make mistakes now. I would like the manager to see that this is the guy that is trusting
This,
his
this was in the
career
comment
on.
sections saying, I don't like seeing Onana again. I think we need to first sell players, man, to get Onana out. Because besides, even no one wants him now. So to
Sell
have him there,
him. Sell
who
him.
wants
That guy
him,
has
Josh?
no.
Who wants
He
him?
has no problem going to Saudi. Just
Who
make
wants?
it
Okay,
happen.
which team from Saudi wants him?
Any team.
Which team? There is no team. That's what I'm trying to say. You know?
Yeah, no, any team wants Onana, as in Saudi.
Mm-hmm.
He can be ready to go. He's not going to do a Jadon Sancho. Yeah. I know your language is Amharic.
Yeah. Anyway, Josh, going back to the game today, of course, United is coming off a goalless draw against Leeds in the preseason friendly in Sweden. Not forgetting we are not anyway. Let's not talk about last season's transfer. So I would say we have new signings: Brian Mbeumo, Josh. We have Matthias Cunha. Harry Maguire has already joined the team. Remember when the team was leaving, he wasn't part of the team because of some personal issues. Joshua Zaxi, Lisandro Martinez are also there, and but I understand they're on an individual program or individual programs, sorry, and may not play, and are still likely not to play until at least after 2 or 3 more weeks. Amorim is likely to extend minutes to his starting build up, Josh. I mean, rather build cohesion with substitutes again planned for the second half, like how he did it last time against Leeds. We are likely to see the likes of Sekou Kone. They might get minutes. Toby Collier might get minutes. Ethan Whitley might get minutes. Diego Leon, Patrick Dock, all
Whitley
those
is not
players.
there.
No, he is.
I think there's Ethan Williams.
No, I think it's Whitley who's there. Really?
Yeah, it's Williams. Whitley could have even left the club.
No, I think he's going out on loan. Oh, he stayed with Vitek behind because they're going for loans. I remember. Top Football says, I believe Baleba will complement Bruno better than anyone United has currently in the midfield. In that midfield, that's what I've been trying to tell and sell to Josh. But
I
the
don't
man
believe that.
differ. He gave an example of N'Golo Kante, referring him to the style of play to Baleba's.
Yeah.
That's what it says.
Yeah.
That is Josh.
Baleba can be N'Golo Kante. And N'Golo Kante needed Danny Drinkwater. He needed Nemanja Matic. He needed the triumvirate of Paul Pogba, Tolisso, Conte, and Matuidi to play for France.
Once again, guys, please do subscribe. Well, Top says, Top,
you'll be taking something out of his game.
Top, I'm with you. I'm with you on that matter. Seriously. Yeah, Josh, by the way, your man is back in training. Rather, he's back this time as the manager, Graham Potter. You always clowned him last season.
Yeah, as in that guy. How would you? No, yeah. He's a guy. He did well at Brighton.
Do not be surprised if he does well this time around and beats you again. I know it's just pre-season, but do not be surprised.
I wish well for him. I mean, there are not very many English managers who are left in the league. So I mean, he just made the move too quick to go to Chelsea, and I don't know why fans were suggesting for him. I don't know why fans were suggesting for him to come to Man United. I just don't believe these English people don't want anything good for Man United.
They had Thomas Frank was on. They had Southgate. They had Graham Potter. And guess what was suggesting, or rather running that narrative around? Excuse me. Journalists, especially English journalists. No, forget about Ashworth. And at one point,
of course, it has to be Talk Sport.
Alex Crook.
Alex Crook and his crew.
Sorry. By the Crook today, I talked about it earlier while you were away. He
Yeah.
was on X complaining, making drama, whatever it was, because of what Amorim said yesterday, that we are going to suffer again. So, and I remember I was one of the few people that replied him, and I told him, if you're a Manchester United fan and you think Manchester United is going to perform very well next season, they are going to be in the top 4 competing for the title, look for a better thing to do. Don't watch football.
Bro, he's making news, he's making news.
All United fans should prepare themselves mentally.
No, but Alex Crook knows exactly what he's doing. Those are just clickbaits. I mean, he's creating a story, he's creating a narrative for people to jump on and things like that.
Yeah. Okay. Sinan says Ugarte is the best DM in EP. Oh, come on.
Yo. That's a stretch, though. That's a stretch, though. There's Rodri. I mean, he's never played last
Tonali
season.
Washes him. Baleba washes him.
No. Baleba and Tonali are not DMs.
Adam Wharton?
Adam Wharton, now Adam Wharton washes him.
Yeah, okay. At least
now there I agree with you. Now Adam Wharton is a guy. Now that's a guy. Now you're talking about a CDM. You see, now if you know the two players, I think you can understand why I am talking about those players. Now, actually, can we do Baleba Adam Wharton?
I know. Katodinho.
What up, my man?
Thanks, Man United. Glory, Man United. Cunha says, who was asking about Liverpool's performance? Liverpool has been beaten. They just lost a game now. Kato, please do subscribe. Follow the follow the stream, bro. Always get into the comment section. Let's have some fun. Tinsu says,
Liverpool was beaten, and the goals were on the counter.
Cunha will be cooking the Arsenal little club defenders in the. Oh, it's again.
Cunha cooks.
Little club yesterday.
Cunha cooks. He doesn't have a problem cooking.
Yeah, he let him cook. Let him cook, because we're playing those guys at the start of the season. So I don't want us. I'm tired of losing. But again, as I said earlier, all United fans should prepare themselves mentally. Don't think it's going to be very easy like that now that you have Cunha in the Mbomo. You still need a few other players. You still need a better goalkeeper. Again, you need another midfielder right there who's
I think we should conclude.
And the CB as well.
I heard we've made contact and with Sene Lamens, the goalkeeper from Royal Antwerp. Yeah, which is a very good thing, because we do need to have these things carrying on, especially in the goalkeeping department. Imagine Onana was out for 3 weeks. We would have to get Altai Bayinda to even play 2 games is too much.
I know. It's wild.
Yeah, so we need another guy.
Once again, guys, please do subscribe, turn on the notifications. Everyone, get into the comment section. It's been a very, very healthy stream. Shout out to everyone who was in the comment section. Sinan, Dre, Tinsu as always. Kato, please do subscribe. Get into the comment section, although you join where we're about to leave. Brighton Nambayo earlier on joined and said Baleba any day. Dieri was also in the comment section. Everyone that was in the comment section, man, we love you all. Keep watching, subscribe, spread the gospel, share the stream, and let's get busy. The last comment I want to read is still from Tinsu. He says Brian Buemo will score against Western. Bro. Anyway, you know what? We are going to do the watch along. So let's wait and see. We are going to do the watch. And I liked Cunha, by the way. I don't know whether you watched the Leeds game. I watched bits of second half, but I later watched the whole replay. Especially in the first half, I think he was great.
Oh, guess who keeps us here? Robtaf just got here.
Robtaf, what up? Robtaf, we have a debate going on. Shout out to you, Robtaf. We have a debate going on, Robtaf.
Don't ask in your local mother tongue.
Okay.
I see you're starting to bribe the student before
I'll be straight.
The answer.
Robtaf, Ugarte versus Carlos Baleba. Who is a better midfielder, a better DM? Okay, I would say overall everything, a better midfielder, a better package.
Can I also ask the same question before he answers?
Yeah.
Yeah, roped up between Ugarte and Carlos Baleba, who would fit for Manchester United partnering Bruno Fernandes in a midfield too.
Well, he has already answered
He
you.
had already said Baleba to you, but now he has had my question.
Oh, good. No, rephrase the question. Okay, he's saying
Yeah,
no, but just that's
in a,
bribing.
no, I'm not bribing. I'm saying in a midfield too.
Mm.
Who would be the best partner for Bruno Fernandes, Ugarte or Baleba? But I know you saw with Ugarte you didn't like, and now you hope that what you see with Baleba would be much better. But believe you me, Baleba will just be running around the whole pitch and just
Rob Duff,
leaving that
that's what I've been
space.
telling him. That's what I've been telling Josh. That's what everyone in the comment section, apart from Sinan, has been telling Josh, but he's
That
been
what?
saying otherwise.
That
That
what?
Baleba is a better player.
Roped up is saying yes. Now you see, roped up there. I start to agree with you. Though Mainu no, Mainu and Baleba no. Forget Bruno. Take the 100 million. That didn't work. Okay, Bruno stayed. Now you have two midfielders. You have Bruno and another midfielder. I don't think that you can have two central midfielders
Okay, Top Football
in a
says it
midfield
still
too.
won't be easy with the addition of Cunha and Mbumo, considering how much reinforcement Arsenal has made, and we
Yeah,
still don't have a proper striker. If that season starts and we're still the way we are still going to struggle.
we
So when
just
the
need
man
to
said
get,
we
but
are
at
going to
least
suffer again, he wasn't
But
wrong.
at least for the football to be watchable, we need to get out Onana.
Yeah, well, speaking about Onana, teams is here, no team wants Onana right now. And Rob Taff says, I do like Ugarte. I think he will do well this season. That's what also Josh is saying. Let's wait and
Yeah.
see. Hopefully, proves me otherwise and does that. But let's wait. Let's wait and see, Josh. Let's wait and see. Josh is a Ugarte guy.
No, me, I'm a Manchester United fan. I want the best for Manchester United. I just don't want. That's how we ended up with freedom fighters at the club.
Freedom fight. You mean
The
the
Sanchos. Yeah.
Sancho,
Yeah,
Rashford, and Garnacho?
a flick here and there, and yeah. This is the best guy in the world.
Anyway, Josh, real quick into the transfers. United, we're still not linked up with very many people. Rather, sorry, players. It's still Lamens, the one you just talked about, 23-year-old Royal Antwerp's Belgian keeper. Well, I understand United is talking to the club. You know, they're trying to get around it. For the midfielders, I don't have anyone. I don't know anyone that we've talked to. United went into a loan move for Martinez, but it was turned down. You know, it's either sell or not. Ollie Watkins is still on the ride of Man United, but but they're not going to pay that amount of money that Villa is asking. Sesko is still there, but I understand Newcastle is making progress already. They've already initiated talks. I think that's it. Those are the only players that we're being linked to currently. Nothing really major.
Yeah.
Onana brings excitement because he's clumsy. We don't need Onana excitement, bro. We don't need him. And my Rob Duff is right.
Yeah, nigga should bounce.
United is going to finish top four. Sinan, where? And I like that you're very optimistic, but bro, no. Once
No,
again,
we
guys,
can get to the Champions League though.
thank you everyone that was in the comment section. Again, shout out to you, Robta, for showing up. Sinan, Tinsu, Top Football. Then we had Brighton. We had what else was there? Josh?
Catodinho.
Adieri,
Catodinho.
Catodinho. Everyone that was in the comment section, Dre, everyone. Please do subscribe, guys. Share the stream. Let's have some fun. We are officially signing out. Glory, glory, Man United. Sinan is saying something last. Let's see what Sinan is. But I have a feeling United is going to be in the. Sinan, he's just being funny. Sinan, you very well don't believe that. Please do subscribe, guys. Turn on the notifications. We are officially signing out. Glory, glory, Man United. Cheers. And yeah, let's be back for the later on the stream for the watch along. We will be back, guys. Cheers. Take care.